You can animate a slide when you go into a slide or out of a slide, or while a slide is on. You can add animations. There's all types of different things that you can do here. I wouldn't get carried away with this stuff, because I've been to 1,000 presentations where they use PowerPoint slides, and I don't ever remember seeing an animation. Use it sparingly for business. Where it might come in handy is if you're doing a presentation for grade schoolers and you need to keep their attention. Like, you might want to throw in an animation every now and then. It'll bring them back to the screen so they're paying attention. I think they say an average adult has an attention span of 20 minutes. So if you're taking a college class, teacher only has you for 20 minutes. For children though, I think it's like less than 5 minutes. It might even be 2 minutes. So that's where you might want to use an animation that'll bring them back to the screen. We'll start PowerPoint. Let's pick a template. It's showing us the templates we've previously opened. Okay, so we have a clean presentation here. If we go to animations, it's showing us these guys up here. You click the little down arrow, you get even more. If you hover over these, it gives you an example of what it looks like. Okay, so just for the sake of the video, so we can see what's happening, we'll pick this one here, and then we have to click apply to all, so it applies it to every slide. And then we click the little screen here to play it. We have to play it to see it happen. And then when I click the arrows, every time we move to another slide, we get the animation. So it's not really happening good here. It looks like it's trying. Let's pick another one here. We'll go apply to all, and then we'll play it. So you can see how that one, you can kind of tell something's happening. Okay, so those are our animations when you come into a slide. There's another way that you can animate things, and that's like your text here. Okay, so we have our text that we want to animate. We have animate here. We can choose one of these. You can see some of these are a bit extreme. And then click apply to all if you want it to apply to all of our slides. And then we'll play it. Use the arrow to move to the next screen. Okay, and then if we want, we can do a custom animation. When we click custom, we'll get this guy here, and we can say add the effect when we enter a page, make it fly in, and we can say slow from the bottom, or we can say from the left. That might be a little too slow. So then when we play it, we click and the text comes in. Click again, next line comes in. Click again, next line comes in. Okay, so you can see there's many variations. You can click here, it says play slide. Now that's kind of misleading, because when we played it live using the screen here, I had to click with the arrows to get the next line to come in. So each one of these is going to work different. And I know in the newer versions of PowerPoint, they have this set up differently, but it's the same process. Animate the pages as they come in, or you can animate the text as they come in. You can add sound to your animations. On animations, have your text selected and go transition sound. We'll say the applause. And now when we play this slide, when we come into the slide, you hear the sound. There's something called an action. You can add an action. Okay, so we're back on the first page. We'll add a picture of a dog. And then Insert tab, add an action. See, with the dog selected, we click on action. Now what do we want to happen? There's many things. We can click on them and go, and he'll take us to a web page or run a program. You can open Notepad or Paint or something like that. You know. We'll say play a sound, and we'll use the applause again. Click OK, and then we'll run the slide. And now you can see when we hover over the dog, we get a hand, and the hand is like a hyperlink for like going to a web page, but it's linking to a sound. So when we click him, it'll play the sound. So those two, again, those are things that you should add sparingly. There's something that's called a custom slideshow.